Well, hi everybody, and welcome to yet another episode or another session, not an episode. My name is William Motau. I'm a digital skills trainer at Succinct Investments, and we are taking over the second session from the last one. And in this session, we're going through getting set up on Google My Business. So in simple terms, we're going to be dissecting how to make Google My Business work for you. So if you're joining in, please let me know in the comment section who you are. Let's familiarize ourselves with that functionality because we're going to be using it more often. So let me know who you are, where you're joining in from, and what are your expectations as far as this session is concerned. What do you expect to learn? And yeah, let's get straight into it. In the agenda, we have one, we're going to be learning how to discover Google My Business, and then to get set up on Google My Business. Number two is how to create an engaging Google My Business listing. So these are the things that we'll be diving into in this deck of session. So let me know in the comment section who you are, where you're joining in from, and what are your expectations as far as this session is concerned. Um, yes, I'll be expecting your responses, and let's get into it. So first on the line is discovering or discover Google My Business listing. But before we get to that, I need you guys to do something for me. Can you please find a pizza delivery near you? Like try to find a pizza delivery near you. Search for any pizza delivery near you. If you can, please search for any pizza delivery near you and let me know what you find. So you've got two responses to attend to. First, you have to introduce yourself and let us know where you're joining in from. And secondly, try and find the nearest pizza delivery near you. So if you went through that little exercise, these are some of the keywords you might have used. You might have searched for food, authentic, takeaway. You might have used pizza delivery near me, or you might have used local Italian restaurant. So these are some of the keywords that you might have used in trying to respond to that previous exercise or question. Still expecting responses, but let's get going. So Google Maps. This is one rather. This is how to discover Google My Business listing. And first, we need to talk of Google Maps. So Google Maps is a web-based service that provides detailed information, regions, and sites around the world. Google Maps also offers satellite and street view locations. I think if you've used, I prefer the street view better because then it gives you sort of a virtual sort of perspective of what the street looks like, what's on the street, and things like that. So it's a beautiful app to use. So being discovered or discovering Google My Business listing helps you connect with customers in moments that matters. All right. So Google My Business listing helps you connect with customers when they need you most. 87% of smartphones you owners tend to search first in a moment of need. So 87% of the population that owns smartphones often search for solutions online when they need solutions. And 30% of all mobile searches are related to location. So 30% of those solutions they need to be able to get locations to where they can find those solutions. And 67% say Google Maps is the preferred navigation app. So they prefer using Google Maps. These are some of the benefits of using Google Maps. it marks your location. So you mark your location, you get an exclusive online presence that shows where your business is based, right? So everybody who wants to find you can be able to find you when they need to find you. Remember, this is about customers who need to find you when they need to find you. And then secondly, makes your business discoverable, right? And makes it easy and helps customers learn about your business online through geographic relevance. So it helps your customer to be visible online. And then two, it helps get directions to finding you. So sometimes I'm not familiar with the location or with the place a business operates in, but because of Google Maps, I can easily get directions to your store or your workshop or your restaurant, depending on what services you're offering. So it offers Google Maps offers directions to people who wish to visit your office or store. So if somebody needs to be there physically, they can actually get directions to your your store or your office, right? Um, Conducting nearby searches using Google Maps. So you can actually be able to conduct nearby searches using Google Maps. Find local businesses, view maps, and get directions. It discovers not just local businesses, but even global businesses. Search for nearby businesses if you need to, and then you can actually get directions, and then you can actually save the places you wish to be your places of preference. And then these are some of the results that will pop up as soon as you search on Google Maps. So you can get them in a all-in-one kind of what results, and then you can get quick access to apps. So search and choose a business near me with Google Maps. Search and choose a business near me with Google Maps. So what makes a listing stand out? So the things that makes a Google My Business listing stand out, one are the images, right? You need to have quality images. You need to have proper pictures. And then you need to have reviews. Always ask your customers to leave a review whenever they acquire your services. Always ask them to say something on how the services were and things like that. And then you need to have an address for it to be able to stand out. People need to be able to find you when they need to find you. And then always have contacts. Leave your email there, your contact details for those who need to contact you. And then have business hours, have working hours. Let it be clear to your customers at to what time are you at the office or are you at the store, until what time. What time do you knock off? It helps. And then leave a website link. So you can always add your website link so that if they need to learn a little bit more now about you, they can actually visit your website if they can't come to your store. So these are some of the things that makes a Google My Business listing stand out. So Google My Business is a free tool that lets you manage how your business appears on Google Search and on Google Maps. So it basically helps you to be able to arrange your business on Google Search and Google Maps to be able to ensure that customers see the relevant message out there, they get the relevant directions, and then they get the relevant contact details. And then this is how to make the most of your free business profile. Remember, using Google My Business listing is free. You do not have to pay for registrations or whatever the case may be. You just have to sign up and then set up your business profile, and then you should be able to use it from there. So make the most of your free business profile. To make the most of your free business profile, you need to be able to attract customers with a great business profile, which is by posting photos and offers to your profile to show what makes your business unique. So you post quality photos and offers that actually describe as to what makes your business unique or different from your competitors. And then it also has to be more ways to reach. It helps you in the sense that it creates more ways for you to reach, more ways to reach you. So people can actually reach you in different ways, either by calling, messaging, or leaving a review. Um, and with more to contrasect, you can do more business. Especially people, the importance of reviews is that people normally, before communicating with any brand or any company or any business, they want to first be able to see what people are saying about that particular company and that particular brand before they can actually buy anything from that particular brand. So you need to be able to give people options on how they can reach you. And Google My Business Listing offers you just that. So it helps you see how customers connect, right? It helps you see how people are actually connecting to your profile. It helps you measure the amount of clicks, how many called, how many actually booked if there is bookings involved, and then how many follow to see how your customers engage, to actually be able to know what your customers do once they view your profile. It allows you to do that. So you can actually share the latest about your business by actually, again, using that marketing kit from Google, which basically you get for free after signing up for Google My Business Listing. All you have to do is follow the link, and then you should be able to get um, the help that you need. Um, so yeah, all you have to do is to follow the link, and then you get a poster, a flyer to use for marketing purposes from Google for free. They're very professional posters, so you can trust them and you can use them. And then how to stay competitive with Google My Business. You can be able to make informed decisions, marketing decisions, learn from the successes and mistakes of others, and then understand what services to offer customers. Identify how to stand out from the crowd, and then discover industry trends and customer preferences. So this is how you stay competitive with Google My Business Listing. And then I'm going to pause here just to try and get questions and to check if everybody was able to, what do you call, join the session. Please let me know in the comment section if you've joined. Let me know. And if you've got any questions, please highlight your question in the comment section, and the moderator will attend to it, or I will engage with you on the question. And just let me know if you were able to join in on the session. And if you've got any other questions so far, please leave it in the comment section. And I'll be expecting your responses as we move right along. Please let me know in the comment section if you are joining us, and if you have any question, drop it there. And yeah, let's continue with it. And then secondly, get set up on Google My Business Listing. So to be able to be able to set up your Google My Business Listing profile, there are 4 steps to creating a Google My Business Listing. Step 1 is to create your Google My Business Listing. Step 2 is to verify your business. Step 3 will be to complete your profile. And then step 4 will be to populate your listing, or simply by just arranging, posting, putting in a couple of things so that customers can be able to interact with your content. So step 4 is basically arranging your content. So to be able to set up or to create your My Business listing, you need to first have a name for your business and the category of the business you're into. If, for instance, William has a company and William's company specializes in IT solutions, it's going to be Williams IT Solutions. The category will be IT, and that should be able to be a relevant start for you. So help customers find and contact you. And then this is where you add your location. This is where you add your contact details. This is where you add a link to your website so that if they need to actually try and learn a little bit more about yourself, they can literally just do that. If they need to call you, they can do that. And if they need to leave a review, they can always do that. So you make it easier for them to have to find and contact you. So you choose a way to verify. This is step two. So step two will be choosing a way to verify. There are actually a couple of ways to verify your business on Google My Business listing. You can choose to verify via mail or via cell phone, and things like that. Alternatively, however, you can choose to contact, reach out and get what do you call verified. You can contact Opera to get verified. I know companies like Africa 118 also helps with that. So you can just reach out to Opera by just visiting the link, which is www.opera.com/OFB, and they should help you verify your business there. So all you have to do is just to reach out to them, and then they'll be able to assist you in setting up your business. And then make sure to verify your business. It's important to verify your business because you are not going to be able to get any sense of recognition until your business is verified. So until you're verified, you will not appear for a start in any Google search. So you won't be able to be discoverable on Google My Business. You won't be listed on Google My Business. So to be able to be listed, you need to actually be verified. So make sure that you verify. Make sure that you verify. So step three is to ensure that your profile is complete. So after verifying, you come back to adding ensuring that your address is correct, your opening and closing hours are correct, contact details are there, and then add visual content. Those are your posters, those are your high quality pictures, and then always leave a logo there just for people to be able to recognize you. And the logo also makes you a little bit unique to the competitors because then it means it's yours. It's not just another one. So it's more like personalized if you leave a logo there. So a complete Google My Business listing is important because 2.7 by more are more likely to consider trustworthy. If a Google My Business listing is complete, people often consider it to be trustworthy. But if it's incomplete, then everybody has to second guess themselves each time they want to contact you for your services. And then 70% more likely to attract location visitors. Of course, if people know where they can find you, and then they'll always show up just to be able to see where you're at and where you're operating from, and they'll be able to get your services in person. And then 50% more likely to lead to a purchase. So because your profile is complete, then people find it trustworthy, and then they can easily actually just purchase or acquire your services. So you want to make sure that your Google My Business listing is complete. It is very important to have a complete Google My Business listing. So step four will be to populate your listing. Like I said, populating your listing simply means things like adding photos, updating your opening and closing hours, and then keeping the content fresh. So this is where then you, like any other social media platform, you need to time and again keep the content fresh. You need to time and again update the customers on what's the latest, what's happening, what's your latest offer, and things like that. So you need to be able to treat it as such. So you need to add photos to your listing. There are several types of photos you can add to your listing. One, of course, like I said, you need to add your logo. It helps customers recognize your brand so they don't confuse you with any other brand. So as soon as they see your logo, they know it's you and they can actually recognize you. So add a cover photo as well. It's a photo that best represents your business. So it's a photo that actually helps customers understand what kind of a business you're into and what kind of a business you do. And then you can add additional photos, add different photos of highlight features of your business that customers consider when making purchases, and many more of those. So most of these are available on the link below. I think you should be able to get it in the comment section if anyone needs it. So those are important as far as Google My Business listing is concerned. You should add your photos and then update your working hours. So after you've verified everything and then you've had your address is there and then you've populated your listing, be able to add your working hours. So you need to add your opening hours and your closing hours to avoid a situation wherein customers are at your store or at your office and then there's no one to attend to them because there are no working hours assigned for every working day. So you need to be able to show your working hours so that your customers can be able to know when to come and when not to come. Keep the content fresh. So you need to update your working hours, opening and closing hours. Use attributes to highlight service options. Add a post to your profile. Turn on messaging so that they can always message you if they need your services. And then edit your business description. It helps you describe your business so that customers can actually understand your business better. Hours and services disclaimer. Utilize Google Trends. So use Google Trends to be able to understand what's trending, what's the latest trend, and how do you use it to better your marketing strategies. And then highlight temporary closure. If there be cases when you're going to be closing temporarily, let your customers know so that they do not mistake that. And then next thing they're at your office, your store, and you are not there. Okay, there is the link to. So after having created your business listing profile, and then you get that option that allows you to create a website. So after creating a website, your website should be able to be active and customers will be able to interact with you on the website. So how to get started with creating that particular website. So all you need is to click on the website option on your Google My Business listing menu, side menu. There is an option for website. So all you need to do is just to click on that particular option, and then we should get started. Um, so after having created your website, you can always use your Google My Business listing app to manage your listing. So after having done all of this, you can always get an app that allows you to use and to monitor, to manage your Google My Business listing on the go wherever you are, as long as you're connected to the internet. So it helps you manage your profile, your business profile on Google. It attracts customers by sharing offers and events, engage with customers on the go. So you can always communicate, you can always be engaged with customers as you go. Make your profile, business profile, stand out with photos, so you can always upload and post photos on the go. And then you can always learn how customers find you just at the tip of your fingers. So it's a great app for businesses that have Google My Business listing profiles. So I'm going to pause here yet again to try and get questions from everybody and to check if everybody was able to join in. So if you were able to join in, please let me know in the comment section. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section, and I'll interact, I'll engage with your questions if there be, or the moderator will be able to attend to them, and we can continue. So if you were able to join us, please let me know in the comment section, and then yeah, let's engage on that and let's see. So moving right along to creating an engaging Google My Business listing, right? In creating an engaging Google My Business listing, you have to ensure that your listing stands out by adding engaging photography, creating engaging posts, engage with your customers. You engage with them by actually responding to reviews. When they leave reviews, always make time to respond to reviews. And then you can always leverage insights. You can always use the information provided by insights to be able to make proper business informed decisions, so that you understand where to from wherever you are. So adding engaging photos requires the following. Lighting is important as far as adding photos is concerned. Um, you need to be able to have pictures that have proper lighting, and then focus. They need to be properly focused. Editing, if you need to edit your pictures, make sure that you properly edit them, and then you can always frame your pictures however way, but just make sure that you do not overdo everything as far as framing is concerned and editing. So I see Precious said we are with you. Thank you very much, Precious, for joining in. And yeah, let's keep together. So these are some of the tips as far as adding engaging photos is concerned. Photos for your business listing. So you will find after signing up and getting a profile started, and after verifying, you will find that they'll always say add an exterior view of your store. Like an exterior, it's just the outside of the store. Um, it helps your customers to be able to see what your store looks like outside. Your interior helps customers see what it looks like inside, and then a visual tour and the street view actually helps them understand, or that it's in the street, how does the street look like, and things like that. So Itumeleng said, I managed to join in, although I was a bit behind. Can we kindly have slides for this session? If not, a link. Itumeleng, unfortunately, I am not allowed to share slides. However, there's a link provided above for some of the things we've discussed earlier on. I'm truly sorry for that, but hope you can find what do you call? You can be able to find information on that particular link. So there's a link provided, shared. Um, please use the link to be able to check some of the things we discussed so far. And yeah. So creating engaging posts is one of the things to ensuring that your Google My Business listing stands out. So you need to be able to add a title to a post and provide a call to action. What do you want customers to do after they see that particular post? Do you want them to call? Do you want them to order? Do you want them to go to your website? Do you want them to leave a review? Do you want them to leave a message? and things like that. So always provide that call to action option so that customers can be able to do whatever that which you need them to do. And then use photos and videos. Use photos, top quality photos and top quality videos so that your post stands out. And write a clear description. Describe clearly as to what the post is about. If it's a new product, explain it's a new product. If it's an offer, let it show that it's an offer, and then people can always, your customers can always know what to do from there. Ensure that the posts are accurate. Ensure that you're not going to post a price on your post, and then when they start calling in to try and order that particular offer, or that particular product or service, and then the prices have changed. So always ensure that the information in the post are accurate and as straightforward as it can get. So always engage with your customers, guys. Like I've said, this here are some of the pictures that shows reviews and overviews of businesses. As you can see, everybody's just posting their commenting, leaving their reviews. So always make time to respond to reviews. So I've got a question here that says, what could you do to encourage customers' reviews? What is it that you need to do to be able to encourage customers' reviews? Um, Please let me know in the comment section. What could you do to encourage customers to leave reviews or to send reviews on your Google My Business listing profile? Ralokwele, I see you. Itumeleng, what if you are a small construction business that has not offices as of yet? What pictures would one upload for both interior and exterior? That's a great question, Itumeleng. So because you do not have what do you call a business site or an office as yet, you might not want to mislead people, because remember, whatever you post on your profile creates some sense of an expectation as far as customers are concerned. So when they come, they expect to see what you posted, and that is why it's important to what do you call, to always ensure that your listing is accurate. You don't want to mislead your customers, and the next thing they come with expectations, and when they get there, you cannot what do you call, you cannot provide or deliver to their expectations. So Itumeleng, I think it's not necessarily like because you don't have exteriors or interior pictures, and then your profile will therefore be less what do you call, less reviewed. You just have to post what you have, make sure it's nice pictures, and yeah, take it from there. I believe with time you'll get offices, and then you'll be able to post the interior as well as the exterior um, pictures. So I said, what could you do to encourage customers to leave reviews on your profile? Please respond to that in your comment section, and let's engage on it. As I wait for your responses, let's move right along. So leverage insights to grow your business. You need to be able to take advantage of insights to build your business. So what you learn from insights is you learn how customers found you. Did they find you through your website? Was it through Facebook? Was it through search engines and things like that? And what they did once they found you. What did they do after finding you? Did they view your products catalog? Did they click for call? Did they leave a message and things like that? Where they are coming from? Where did they find you from? Where are they from? So you also learn of their location, and then when people most engage, so you also get as to when do people engage with your profile, and then how your engagement compares to similar listing. So you also get a comparison of how you're doing as far as your engagement, in comparison to other listings. So this is what insights basically provides to you. So I will pause here again to try and take questions so far. And just again to check if there be any questions, let me attend to them. Let's engage on them. Please leave a question in the comment section. If you do not have any question, just say no question, and then we'll be able to continue. So if you have a question, now is the time to ask. If you do not have, just say no question, and then let's continue from there. Okay, continuing then. So, in the absence of questions, I will ask this question myself. What are the next steps? What is it for those who have been with us all along? What are the steps that you're going to take from here? What is it that you're going to do differently? And how are you going to do it differently? Please again rush over to the comment section and let me know what is it that you're going to do differently and how are you going to do it differently. So in the comment section, I'll be expecting your responses. And while I wait for your responses, you can always go again to the Google Learning Digital platform to learn of a whole lot of courses. There are tons and tons of free courses to learn from, and you can just go there, log in there, and just learn, acquire information, acquire knowledge, and then you get certifications for most of the courses there. So you recognize certifications that are actually useful. So you can actually go and learn more, learn further about this. And you can always find this on social networks as well. So we are on Facebook as Digital Skills for Africa. If you want to ask more questions relating to this, please interact with the program's Facebook channel, interact with Twitter channel, and then as well as Instagram. So you can always ask all the questions that come afterwards, and then you can always check as to what is the latest, what is happening as far as the program is concerned. So yeah, I was hoping to get responses in the comment section, but there are no responses as yet. What is it that you guys are going to do differently? Itumeleng said, I'll learn more about this to assist my dad with his construction company and set up a Google business profile. That is perfect, Itumeleng. That is a great move. It will help him to be, accessible at a global scale, and it will definitely help his business to be recognizable. So you do that. Um, anyone else? Anyone else? What happens to Ralikwe and Precious? Where did you guys go? I'm expecting your responses. um, okay. If there be no responses and no questions, let me thank you guys once more for joining in. It's been an amazing time, and I hope you have learned. Um, Please, Itumelan, respond to the 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 email sent. They said if you want to engage on this content furthermore, please send an email to Succinct Investments and then we will arrange for that. So if you've missed out, I think this applies to everyone who came in late. If you were a little bit late, please ensure that you send an email there. If you are late and you'd like to go through this content all over again, please make sure that you send an email to Succinct Investments. The email is in the comment section. So find the email, send an email, and then let us know that you want to go through this training all over again, so that we can go through it all together. I see you. So definitely, there's Succinct Investment responded and said, "Hello, Tumeleng. Our team would suggest a small construction company to go through the steps of creating a digital marketing strategy, and then after go to the next step of Google My Business profile." Definitely, because in any case, your business Google My Business profile is part of your marketing strategy, your digital marketing strategy. So you need to be able to understand your digital marketing strategy so that you can successfully run your Google My Business profile. And then Precious said, "Is it okay if one joined the session again, even if they were not late? I missed some of the things." You can always join in, Precious. I think you always just send the email to Succinct, though, to highlight that you'll be joining in. So you can always join in, but just highlight that you'll be joining in so that we know as to how many people we're expecting. So you can always join in, um, but just make sure that you indicate that you'll be joining in. I hope that makes sense. And it's actually a great mindset there. Sometimes to be able to understand, you need to go over some things again and again, so that when you go back to implementation, and then you know what you're going to be doing. So you're always welcome to join, but just make sure that you indicate that you'll be joining. All right. Thank you guys very much for your time. Thank you for joining us today. And we hope to see you in most of our next sessions coming. Um, yes. Um, so you can always use the email just to inquire on any of the information shared here. So you can always ask if you need assistance with anything. So I think that should be that. Let me thank you once more, and let me leave you right here. Thank you guys for joining in, and we hope to see you. I hope to see you in the next sessions. You guys have been an amazing audience, and I hope you've picked a few things here and there. Thank you guys so much. So if there be no more questions, I think we can call it a day. Just don't forget to go and learn. Don't forget to go and research a little bit more. Just don't forget to go and do a little bit of digging around in all of this information shared. You can always learn, and you can always